Hello, welcome. Let us understand how you can use a Dominator tree feature in the Eclipse memory analyzer or Eclipse mat to identify the problems in the heap dump. Let me open the heap dump in Eclipse mat. So once you open the heap dump in the Eclipse mat, this page you can see. If you go to overview section, you can find here Dominator tree, list of biggest objects and what they keep alive. If you just click on this, it will show a list of objects in a table format. The highest memory consuming objects will be shown at the top. The purpose of Dominator tree is to find the objects which are preventing the garbage collection. Here Dominator tree represents objects in the memory along with their retained sizes. The Dominator object is the object that prevents the retained objects from being garbage collected. For example, here in this case, this is the Dominator object and these are all child objects which are retained by this Dominator object, right? Here it is consuming the highest memory. You can retained heap is highest for this particular object. You can observe here, and it is consuming 99.96% of the memory. Here you can observe here java.util.arraylist. This is the object which is consuming the highest memory. If you observe our program, here is the array list. We are adding the item to the array list. So here array list is consuming the highest memory, right? So this is a Dominator objects. These are all retained objects, also called child objects. This Dominator tree will help to identify the objects which are consuming the highest memory, right? By finding the objects which are retained in the memory, we can look for the objects with high retained sizes. Here it will show at the top. If the object is retaining unusually high amount of memory, potentially that could be the issue, right? You can further analyze on that particular object. So you can give a feedback to the programmer about this object which is consuming the memory and which will help in optimizing the program, right? For example, in a Java application, array list which is storing the millions of objects without releasing them, right? The Dominator tree will show that object at the top. Here java.util.arraylist is the top Dominator with the highest retained size, right? In this way, you can use this feature Dominator tree to analyze the heap dump. Thank you for watching.